From your very first job to your dream role, in this episode, we are going to break down tech careers at three different levels. We'll cover what they do, the skills you need, how much they make, and the projected growth rate of each job market. This will be your roadmap for breaking into the tech industry. Welcome to your tech pathway, led by yours truly, Zay. Let's talk about it. Hold on.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. Made up.
So let's start off with entry-level roles. These are jobs that you can get with pretty much no experience to a basic level of experience. First on the list is your help desk or IT support positions. These positions majorly assist with troubleshooting, customer service, technical support, more so on a first or second level basis. Some of the basic skills good to have would be basic networking, if you have knowledge in Windows or Mac OS, troubleshooting, which is basically just asking probing questions. These are some of the skills that will be pivotal to this role. Now, the salary range for this position is about $55,000 to $60,000 a year, and it does depend on your region. However, these are the people that keep the business running. So if you're good with problem solving and helping others, or you have great customer service skills, this is the role for you. Next up on the list, we have our junior software developers. Now, some of the skills you may find for these roles would be more of your programming languages like Python, Java, things like that. This role works under senior developers. They help build features and help fix bugs. Some other skills may include debugging and things of that nature as well. The average software developer salary is about $70,000 to $80,000 a year, and that again also does depend on your region. However, if you decide to take this route, you'll write code, fix bugs, and work under senior developer. The best way to move up into this position is by building small projects that you can add to your resume and taking time to learn at least one or two of the programming languages like Python or Java. The growth rate for a junior software developer is expected to hit 17% over the next decade. Next up on the list for entry-level positions, we have your data analyst. This job specifically requires skills like SQLs in Excel or Microsoft Office, Power BI. If you love numbers and turning data into stories, then this role is for you. Analysts basically clean and visualize data so that businesses can make smarter decisions. The salary range for this particular role is around $75,000 to $80,000 a year, and the projected growth rate for this position is about 30% in the next few years. So let's move on to some mid-level tech positions. Once you've built up some experiences, you have some projects on your resume, you've had your first or second entry-level role, you can move up into these higher paying mid-level role positions. Let's get into it. First up on the list is your cybersecurity analyst. Now, some of the skills that you will need for this particular role will be experience or knowledge with firewalls, security tools, security plus certifications, cybersecurity certifications, security fundamentals, monitoring tool experience, incident response, things like that. These roles are exploding in demand because cyber threats are everywhere. If you like defending systems, solving problems, cybersecurity might just be for you. You'll monitor security for threats, defend and respond to security incidents. Literally, the demand for cybersecurity is crazy right now. That is definitely something that I would look into if I was starting my tech career off as a beginner with no programming experience or anything like that. If you're not interested in programming, cybersecurity might be the route for you. Next up on the list, we have our cloud engineers. Now, cloud engineers are becoming pivotal to businesses because most of them are moving to the cloud or using cloud resources to help run their business. Cloud engineers are those people who design and maintain the cloud, the infrastructure, the security, anything related to the cloud. That's what they're for. The salary for this particular role is rising fast. The current average salary for this position is around $120,000 to $130,000 per year. That's crazy. This role requires skills like AWS, Docker, CI or CD, software as service, Azure, which is your Microsoft cloud, things of that nature. This role manages infrastructure, focuses on cloud deployment, and help maintain reliability within the cloud. The growth rate for this position is also increasing very rapidly, again, because so many businesses are moving to the cloud. They always need cloud engineers. So this is also a great route to take if you're looking to start your tech career. I actually have my first certification in Cloud Essentials, so I can tell you it's not difficult to learn, and it's also very rewarding considering that you can get certifications for Microsoft Cloud and Amazon and Google Cloud specifically, which will help you get roles and positions for those companies. So don't miss out on those opportunities. Take time to look into that if you're interested. The next mid-level role I want to discuss today is going to be our business intelligence developers. BI developers create dashboards and systems that allow leaders to make data-driven assessments and decisions. It's a role that blends technical skills with communication in business. Some of the skills needed for this particular role would be SQL, databases, communication, data modeling, things like that. The salary for this role is around average $95,000 to $105,000 a year. And it's a great position to get into if you are someone who has an interest in the business industry but are looking to branch into the tech industry and see if you can combine the two. Last position I want to touch on for mid-level roles are going to be your software engineer. I'm not going to lie, this is the first position that I thought I wanted when I started my tech career, which is why it is very important to actually take time and do research on these jobs that the tech field actually offers you. Your software engineers, these are the people that build full applications. They do front, back end development, APIs. So obviously coding, programming, APIs, those are going to be some of the things that you need to be focusing on if this is something that you're interested in. Some of the skills you need to have for this position are going to be data structures, system design, experience or knowledge, or at least examples of projects showing fluency in multiple coding languages, your Python, your JavaScript, your C programming language, and again, those APIs that I mentioned earlier. These are going to be pivotal skills for your software development positions, and I'm not going to lie, this is not something that you can just break into with no experience, no projects, no nothing. You have to take time to develop the skills that you need to actually do this role. However, it is so easy to learn how to code these days with so many free resources, which I will touch on later in this series. So don't sell yourself short. I'm going to help you get there. Let's clock it. The last category that we're going to touch on today are your expert level positions, your advanced level, your senior level, your manifestation. So first we have our senior software engineer, and no, these are not the same. So your senior software engineer is just that. This is the senior engineer. This is the software development lead or the lead designer. This is the person that optimizes the large system. They are the ones that mentor the developers under them. So it's not just the development and technical side of things, but it also has a little bit of the managerial side of things as well. This position requires high-level system design skills, leadership skills, performance training, the ability to train others. Many engineers make around $160,000 to $200,000 a year. Who to $200,000? I wouldn't even know what I would do if I was making $200,000. It's no secret. We all want more money. We want that bank. This is where tech meets leadership, a deep technical background. So if you enjoy leading teams, setting visions, and mentoring others, this role is perfect for you. So next up on the list, we have our data scientists or your machine learning engineer, your AI engineers, your researchers, all kind of generally the same thing. So these are the people that build models, pipelines, research on AI systems. They deploy machine learning within products. Some of the skills mostly used for this role is Python, ML library, a lot of statistics, data pipelines, and just a lot of math in general. Average salary range for this position is around $120,000 to $150,000 per year. The growth rate for this position is expected to grow a little over 30% in the next upcoming years. These roles push the frontier of AI and predictive analytics. High paying, challenging, and incredibly impactful. Not to mention, AI is on the rise, the next upcoming in technologies. So last up for today, we have our solutions architect or your principal architect. These are the people that design full-scale architectures, cloud strategies, system integration. So you need to have system design as as well as leadership skills. Solution architects design entire systems, making sure that apps run smoothly at scale. It's technical, but it's very strategic. The salary for this position is around $140,000 to $200,000 per year. The growth rate for your solutions architect is about 13%, a little under 10 years. Now, this projected growth of the market is an estimate, of course, but it does give you an idea of exactly where technology is headed. And even though you may not know all of the statistics, apply the things that you do know, like AI being on the rise. Any position that you can find in AI is going to be gold in the next several years. So just keep those kind of things in mind when you're figuring out exactly what you want to do in the tech field. Whether you're starting at the help desk or you're aiming to lead an AI team of developers, there's a path here for everyone in tech. The key is knowing where to start and building skills step by step along the way. So think about where you want to land in the next 5 to 10 years. Then work backward. Build the skills, learn and complete projects, and level up your tech experience. In the next episode, I'm going to share with you 7 tips that I wish somebody would have told me before I started my tech career. You're not going to want to miss this information because it's going to save you time and money. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when that video comes up, because the last thing you want to do is set yourself back when you really could have been setting yourself up for success. And let me know in the comment section below of what tech career you're interested in. Thank you for watching the first episode on your tech pathway. Until next time, bye bye.